자, 근데 제 소개부터 하고 시작해요.
그럼 소개하고 잠깐 스톱했다가 투샷 해가지고 할게 그러면은?
네.
오케이. 잠깐만. 원샷으로 갔다가.
안녕하십니까 여러분, JTBC 이수경입니다. 오늘은 19세기를 살고 있는 한 여성분을 만나보겠는데요.
Good morning.
아, 스톱하고.
그렇지. 카메라가 두 대면 괜찮은데
아,
이제는 투샷으로 계속 할게.
네.
오케이.
시작해요. Good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, before we start, could you explain yourself to our viewers?
Okay, my name is Kristman, and my husband and I are very interested in history, and we spend a lot of our time living in a historical way as much as we can, and also teaching other people about history.
I see. So, there are a lot of historical eras. Which part of the history you and your husband are interested in?
Our favorite time in history is the 19th century, the Victorian era.
And is there any reason for that?
It was a very exciting time. It was a time when everything that made the modern world was invented. And at that time, people were just learning how to understand all these things that now are common, but people still have problems with.
I know. For example, like telephones.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. One day I was in a tea shop, and nearby I heard two mothers talking about how they have so many problems with their daughter using the telephone so much. And they said to each other, this is a new problem. But I remembered I was just reading a book from the 1880s, and in the book, someone was complaining that the telephone was a problem.
About the exact same problem.
Yes.
The problem has been like 200 years,
Yes.
right? Okay, that's funny. And like, first of all, I love your outfit today.
Thank you.
Could you
Thank
explain something about your outfit?
Sure.
Where did you buy it, or?
So I make all my own
Oh,
clothes. So
wow,
I made
it's a
this.
nice pattern.
Thank you.
You sell everything.
Yeah, I get the fabric from a company that recreates antique fabrics from the 19th century, and then I make my own patterns. I make my patterns by studying antique clothes that we own, and also studying antique photographs.
I see.
And I sew everything by hand. I don't use a machine.
And did you make your own purse too? It's so pretty too.
Oh, thank you. No, this was a gift from my mother-in-law, my husband's mother. She went to England, and she brought this back from England for me as a Christmas gift.
England's Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Is there anything interesting in the back that you want to share
Oh,
with?
sure. There are a few fun things. There is my purse, which is very fun because it has. Is it okay if I stand up?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So I have a little hook that I can put on my skirt,
Wow.
and
then
my purse hangs on that.
it's so pretty.
Your
It's
hands.
like a little accessory, and at the
Yeah.
same time, it's really convenient,
Yes,
right?
yes, it's very convenient. And then in my purse, I have my calling card case with my business cards. And so,
Aw,
my
thank
business
you.
cards. You're welcome.
It's like in handwriting.
Yeah.
Right?
And then also, I have these little bags.
It's like a snowflake pattern right
Yeah,
here.
I made this. This is from fabric that's from the same company that recreates antique fabrics. And inside, I have binoculars.
Wow. Can I try? Thank
Sure.
you. It's so cool. It's still perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
How old is this stuff?
From the 1890s. My husband gave them to me for a gift. And then we have little books. My husband and I love to read. and sure. So we read books from the 19th century, and he'll read them to me while I sew.
Oh, so this was published in 1900?
Yeah, this is a copy of one from then, because we have antique books at home, but I traveled here today, and I didn't want to damage an antique book. So what this is I found the text, the book itself, what it said, and I printed it out and bound this myself by hand.
Wow.
So I made this book
Right.
out
I
of
can see
the text of an antique book. Yeah.
So cool.
Thanks. And then also in here is a fan. So,
It's a Korean thing, right? It's
Yeah.
Korea's traditional festival.
Yeah.
Where did you get this?
It was a gift. I was tutoring a family's children in English. I was helping them with their English homework. And when the family went back to Korea, they gave this to me as a gift.
That's so sweet. So have you been to Korea before?
Yes.
When was it and how was it?
Well, it was wonderful. I lived in Asia for 1 year. I was teaching English in Japan, and my best friend was teaching English at the same time in Korea. So I visited her in Seoul, and it was a wonderful experience. I really enjoyed it.
Where did you go in Korea?
I wasn't there very long, but I got to go to Seoul and a little traditional village outside of Seoul. And it was very exciting to see the history next to the modern world.
I know. Wow.
I really loved that.
So is that like what? No. Okay, let me do it again. What was the biggest reason for you to live life like a history?
Well, my husband and I've always been interested in history. I've always loved history. And after I came back from Asia, and I had seen people combining this part of history with their own lives, that really got me thinking that this really is possible. And so I think that seeing that in Asia really helped us start to incorporate it in our life in America.
Oh wow!
So.
I'm glad that like Korea could be a part of your inspiration for your lifestyle.
Yeah.
I love that. And speaking of the book, I heard that you published your own book.
Yeah, I did.
Can you explain more about it?
It came out last November, and it's about how we started dressing this way. It's the first year of us wearing Victorian-style clothing every day, and it's about all the little things we learned about the past. And when it first came out, it got really exciting because lots of places were writing and asking about it. And I even got invited to New York to meet Whoopi Goldberg.
Wow.
And
Congratulations.
that was fun.
So is it still available for now?
Yes.
I'd like to read it, you know. I want to learn more about 19th century.
Yeah.
Is there any like specific thing that you want to recommend to people to try? Any clothes, any lifestyle?
Well, I think in terms of clothes and accessories, the chatelaine purse, the little purse, is a very fun one. But just in terms of lifestyle, for me, the most important thing is that in the 19th century, people were very optimistic. They thought that the world is a good place and people are good and strong and smart, and we will always do good things and make things better. And I think too often Americans, at least, always concentrate on the world is bad. And I think the most important thing is to see the good in people and see the good in the world, because then we can make more of it.
I know, I totally agree with that. That's a really good quote, good saying.
Thank you.
I hope like people in Korean immigrant society, they can, you know, I hope they also can see good thing of ourselves.
Yeah.
I think the interview is pretty much about this. And
Okay.
thank you for joining us for today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was really nice having a talk with you.
Thank you. It's been a great honor.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
I don't know how to end it. 근데 클로징을 오 감독님 클로징 멘트를 어떻게 따로
정면으로도 하나 찍지? 네. 너무
웃어요 아니면?
그다음으로 네.
가방에 이걸 올리는 거.
아 그래요?
소품으로.
네.
저는 여기.
네. 저희
스튜디오가 너무 지난주 땀이 나가지고 죽을 뻔했어. 우리 오국장님
네.
하나 찍어주시고요. 프로필 해줍니다. 그리고 위로 올라오세요.
근데 마무리 멘트를 어떻게 하면 해야 되는데.
정리하면
잠시만요.
원샷으로 마무리하자.
네. 근데 뭐라고 하죠?
그리고 이제 소품을 좀 찍어야 될 것 같은데. 이쪽에.
소품만 이렇게요? 클로즈샷으로?
좀
네, 알겠습니다.
그러시나?
Wait a second, I'm about to close up what I'm thinking what to do.
조금 나와야겠네. 오케이.
예요. 오늘 19세기를 살고 있는 세라 크리스만을 모시고 여러 얘기를 나눠봤는데요. 여러분들에게 좋은 시간이 됐으면 좋겠습니다. 감사.
눈
그쵸? 뭐라고? 오늘 19세기를 살고 있는 세라 크리스만을 모시고 여러 얘기를 나눠봤는데요. 여러분들에게 좋은 시간이 되었으면 좋겠습니다. 감사합니다.
오케이. 이분이 마지막 멘트 할 건 없는가?
I'm gonna say goodbye to the viewers, like a
Okay.
little closing ment.
Okay. Thank you very much for allowing me to be here today and be with you. It's been a great pleasure and a great honor. Thank you.
And can we take a close shot with the
purse?
yeah, the purse and
stuff.
stuff.
보여주는 거. 장한 거.
Because
Okay.
가방.
Yeah.
the way you did the purse in your hood, because it was
Sure.
not in the close shot.
Oh,
so
okay.
Can you maybe
sure.
do it?
Oh, thank you.
you.
You bet. Okay, so
오케이. 다른
okay.
거.
Like there, you put on your nose,
Yeah.
and then when you, that's perfect. 됐어요? Then can we
Sure.
This is
Can you take it out of the fan?
you can just pass it down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's pretty.
It's very pretty. I love the mother of pearl.
Here under the sun, and then the Korea tradition
Yeah.
there. So,
다른 거.
and then the mini skirt.
Yes.
Oh,
sorry,
I'm so
sorry.